נ"ט עמוד ב', תנו רבנן. כן, דף הבא. תנו רבנן, עורך חמה בתקופתה. Somebody who sees the sign on its time, which means...
The sun? The sun?
Yeah, the Gemara will explain when it's that. לבנה בגבורתה. Everybody see the moon with strength. וכוכבים במסילתם, and all of the stars are on their path, where they're supposed to be. ומזלות כסדרה, not the same מזלות. Constellations, zodiacs, like... לא, constellations, I think, כסדרן. אומר, ברוך עושה מעשה בראשית. ומטה, when it's that time, אמר רבי, כל כ"ח שנין, every 28 years, ואדר מחזור, the cycle comes, ונפקא תקופת ניסן, there are seasons, 4 seasons. So one of the seasons is Nisan. Nisan is one of the seasons. בשבי, when is Shabai? It's at an hour which is באותה דתלת נגי 4. By the end of Tuesday, before Wednesday. We had it a few years ago. How many? 10 years ago? So every 28 years you have it is right before Pesach.
This is the Onah called Nisan? For what is this? The Onah called Nisan?
Season, the season of Nisan.
Okay.
On the hour of the night of Tuesday before Wednesday, meaning the 12th hour, that's a time that the sun resets itself, and then in the morning, everybody gathering and saying the special bracha.
What does it happen every 20 years? How do
28
you know?
years. Huh?
What does it look like?
What do you say? What?
I don't think you see much. Remember? מה ראינו? היית שמה?
כן, אבל זה היה משהו יותר מתיר, כי זה היה פעם
28. נכון, היה פעם אחר, בפעם ב100 ומשהו שנה.
What was this exactly again?
The sun resets?
A full cycle of the sun, and like...
Because they're saying the sun goes around the earth, right? So they're saying that...
But there is a certain reset every 28 years. So when you see it, you see us ברוך עושה מעשה בראשית. There's another one that you see every 100 years. Yeah, in the ocean, that's ליקוי חמה, או מה זה היה?
לא, זה...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I wonder if you could do it on calculation if you have to physically see it.
No, so you see something. You see something. I think maybe I fell asleep that morning. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. But I think...
How long ago? Because if it's every 28 years,
it was,
how
I
much?
think 10 years ago. 10? בערך, about 10 years ago.
Okay.
רבי יהודה אומר, הרואה את הים הגדול, לא עושה סמל לסי the big ocean, אומר, ברוך עושה מעשה בראשית. רבי יהודה says, לפרקים.
Sun goes through a roughly 11-year cycle.
They're not updated yet. You have to refresh the page. רואה את הים הגדול. The Gemara says לפרקים. If you say it occasionally, if you see it every day, you don't need to say the beracha. The Gemara says עד כמה, how often, if you didn't see the ocean, you say the bracha. אמר רמי ברבא, אמר רבי יצחק, עד 30 יום, up to 30 days. If you didn't see the ocean for 30 days, you say bracha. And all of those brachot, if you didn't see it for 30 days, you say the bracha. ואמר רמי ברבא, אמר רבי יצחק, הרואה פרט, there were 4 oceans, 4 נהרות, were created in מעשה בראשית, when Hashem created the world. One of them is פרת, חידקל, גיחון ופישון. So פרת, it's one of the rivers that Hashem created in the beginning of the world. אבל, with time, they redirect the river to different directions. So therefore he says, אמר יצחק, רואה פרת, הגישרא דבבל, by the bridge of Babel and up, from bridge of Babel and up, they didn't touch it, it's still natural. Then אומר, עושה מעשה בראשית, that's the original what Hashem created. Va'idna, but today he said, the Shaniyu Parsai, that the Persian changed also the route even further, מבית Shavur ve'le'el, from the place it's called Shavur and up, this is the authentic Prat river, and then he's going to say on it, עושה מעשה בראשית. רבי יוסף אמר, מהידה קירה ולאל, a different location, which called הידה קירה and above, that's the natural one, to say עושה מעשה בראשית. ואומר רמי ברבא, הרואה דגלת is נהר חידקל, it's called in Hebrew, הגישרא דה שוויסנה, by the bridge of שוויסנה, from then and up, which is the authentic one, אומר, עושה, ברוך עושה מעשה בראשית. מהי חידקל? Why the river called חידקל? אומר רבשי שממיו חדין וקלין. Its ocean, its water are sharp and light. Meaning it's light and it's good to drink because it's light on the body. It's not heavy on the body.
So it's sharp?
מה?
What is sharp?
חריפין, maya, strong, I think. It flows strong. That's what they think, but next time the Gemara is not as clear. The Gemara is מה אתה אומר?
Still exist?
אני לא יודע, שאלה טובה. רק מפלדים. ואמר רבי, העיד החריף ובני מחוזה, the reason people from the מחוזה are sharp, משום דשתו מיה דדגלה, they drink from that water of דגלה. Now, another factors, מה אתה אומר? Like the one that Sean used to drink, the Avion. והעיד הגיחורי, the reason there are, איך אומרים שבעיניים, שזזים, שמצמצים.
Squinting.
Squint?
כמו כשאתה מצמצם ככה,
כן,
squint.
squint, the reason there are squints. משום דמשמשי, לא, I'm sorry, I skip. והעיד הגיחורי, it's a squint, בוא נראה שנייה. גיחורי, why they are red, why the children are face, meaning they look reddish, משום דמשמשי ביממה, because they intimate during the day. The night דעיניו, the reason they're squints, ככה, משום דדיירו בבית אפל, because they live on a dark house, usually, like Americans, you know, the light in American houses, you have no light, נכון? And so therefore,
בבתים אשכנזים.
בבתים אשכנזים, נכון, אין אור, אין light, באמריקה אין light.
וואי, גם אמא שלה זה. בטח כל הבנות, כמו, מה זה, הכל חשוב, מה זה.
יש לך היום one light plug and then you can barely see. אוקיי, על הגשמים, on rains. So the Gemara says, what's the ברכה on גשמים? ועל הגשמים מברך הטוב והמיטיב. Just a quick introduction. There are three berachot there are three emotional berachot. One is famous one, it's Shechianu. When something good happened to individual person, it's going to say Shechianu. Second is when something happened for two people. If it's happened to more than one person, the bracha is Hatov veHametiv. Third one is Lo alaf echad Dayan Haemet. If something bad happened, the bracha will be Dayan Haemet. So it all depends.
The rich and you marry the ugly.
Yeah. We're going to see it later on. We're going to see it later on in the Gemara. Yeah. Not on the marriage. We're going to see it on death. So I was learning this halachot with the Rosh Yeshiva, and we were talking about if somebody buys a dishwasher, what's the bracha? So it depends. So he said like that. If only the wife washing dishes, it's Shechianu. But if also the husband washing dishes, will be a Tov HaMetiv. So I said, Rosh Yeshiva, by Sfardim, if the husband wash dishes, is Dayan Haemet. I appreciate that, okay. ועל הגשמים, on the rain. ועל הגשמים, the Gemara asks, הטוב והמיטיב מברך. The bracha is הטוב והמיטיב. That means anytime. That means as soon as you see rain, no matter which amount, you said הטוב והמיטיב. ואמר רבי אבאו said, ואמרי להם, some said במתנית התנא, it said in the בראיתא, מתי מברכים על הגשמים? When you send ברכה on the rain? משיצא חתן לקראת כלה. When the חתן goes third כלה. What does that mean? Because on B'ezrat Hashem soon Bayu, on Yuchatuna, not Bayu, on the wedding, the Chatan comes to greet the Kala. So when there is already water in the ground and a new water coming in, so the water of the ground already greets the water that comes in, that's called like Chatan who comes third Kala. This is the amount of rain that you need to have in order to say bracha for the rain. We said for any amount you said Atov HaMetiv. However, here we see there is a different bracha. And the criteria for the bracha is to have enough water that the water in the ground expect the water that comes from above.
There's puddles on the ground?
Yeah, it's watering, not full.
You would say bracha if there is puddles there?
Only if there is water that receiving the previous water, right? The upcoming water. מה הם מברכים? What's a ברכה?
What if it's in a lake?
למה זה ככה?
No, a lake, no, shkoyach. We need to have that amount of rain, right?
Yeah, but why is it like that?
Then it's enough amount of rain. Just drizzling זה לא מספיק. אמר, מה הם מברכים? What's the ברכה? אמר רבי יהודה, מודים אנחנו לך, we are thanking you. The Eibishter are called טיפה וטיפה שהורדת לנו. Of every drop and drop that you brought to us. רבי יחודו מסיים בה, on this ברכה you gotta add, אחי, אילופינו מלא שירה, if our mouth will be full of singing, קיים like an ocean. אין אנחנו מספיקים להודות לך, we don't have enough way to thank you, השם אלוקינו. תשתחווה, like all of the נוסחוב, נשמת כל חי. ברוך אתה השם, רוב ההודעות. For the most thing, we have to thank השם. The Gemara question, רוב ההודעות ולא כל ההודעות, you don't need to thank השם for everything. אמר רבי, האם האל ההודעות? You gotta say the kelov that you're thanking him for. אמר רב פאפה, let's combine. לקח נאמר לתרוויו, רוב ההודעות ואל ההודעות. So you see that there is a different ברכה that you say.
רב פאפה,
כן, תמיד. עושה שלום רומא, עושה שלום עלינו. So the shaila is, you see, in our Mishnah we say the bracha is atov v'ametiv. Here we say we have a different bracha, a special bracha. Modim anachnu lach of every drop and drop. The Gemara says ve'ela kashe. The Gemara says lo kashe. Ad demishma shama, ad demichza chazi. If he heard it, it was raining throughout the night. If he heard it was raining, he's going to say atov v'ametiv. But if he saw it actually, the actual rain, he will say the special bracha, modim anachnu lach, on every drop and drop.
On every drop.
What? It's a bracha, on every drop and drop. You think? The Gemara says, the Shama Mishma, if he heard it, the bracha should be a different bracha. No, I'm sorry. If the Shama Mishma, if you heard it, I knew bsorot tovot. If somebody told you, by the way, it was raining last night, Baruch Hashem. I mean, unfortunately in Florida, we don't appreciate it. But in Eretz Israel, it was raining for 22 days.
Yeah,
for 32 years, it didn't rain.
It's
It's a record. So we appreciate rain over there. But so that's a good news. Vetnan al bsorot tovot omer baruch atov v'ametiv. I know already that the good news is going to say hatov v'ametiv farvos. What do we need to add the Mishnah? By the way, on rain, you're going to say hatov v'ametiv. That's already part of the categories of bsorot tovot.
Just curious, Rabbi, in a case like Israel, where you said you appreciate the rain, but unfortunately it causes the mudslides that they killed some people and stuff. Would you still say it?
Yeah, because it was incorrect for them to go over there. They usually are warning.
They close off the roads.
Yeah, they give warnings, and people are smart. So if somebody wants to commit suicide, okay, the Gemara says. So the Gemara asks, what's the chiddush of the Mishnah that you're going to say bracha tova metiv on rain? I know it already. We said up bsorot tovot. Ela idi veidi both of brachot dechazi michza when he saw it. Velo kashi. Ad de'ata purta, if a lot came, you're going to say the special bracha modim anachnu lach. Ad de'ata chatan likrat kala, right? You need enough rain. So for the bracha modim anachnu lach, if you have a lot of rain, ad de'ata, ad de'ata purta, when it came a little bit, chatan likrat kala, it's modim anachnu lach. Thank you for every drop. Ad de'ata tuva, if a lot of rain came, then it's good for everybody. You're going to say atov ve'ametiv. Another answer. Both berachot when a lot of rain came. Velo kashya. It all depends. Adeit le'ara, adelet le'ara. It all depends if you have land or if you don't have land. If you have land that can benefit from the rain, the bracha is because you need rain for your crop, for your growth. Atov v'ametiv. If you don't have rain, you just say modim anachnu lach. The Gemara says one second.
Everybody is benefiting.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's benefiting.
Essentially, even if you don't have the crops,
Yeah,
because
if
you eat the
it's
crops there.
more than one person's benefiting.
Too far. If you don't benefit yourself and then you're going to pay the store, it's okay. Only if you mamash benefit yourself, you're saying atov v'ametiv. The Gemara will elaborate a little bit more. No questions yet. It le'ara. It le'ara atov v'ametiv mivarech. If he has land, he's going to say atov v'ametiv. Ve'atna, we said in the Baita, to say Tanya, bana bait chadash, when somebody built a new house, ve'kana kelim chadashim, and bought new vessels, omer, baruch shechayan v'kimanu v'giyanu, לזמן הזה, שלו ושל אחרים, אומר, atov ve'ametiv, if it's belonged to him and other people in the same time, if it's the house belonged to him and somebody else, you and your wife, then you're going to say, atov ve'ametiv. So if so, when he has land, it's considered as a single person. Why would a single person would say atov v'ametiv? Atov v'ametiv is said only when two people enjoying it together. The Gemara says, "Lo catch." It's not a question.
Isn't a zug technically considered one though?
What?
A zug is technically considered one, or not in this case.
Depends how do they behave. No, but it's still two people
Consider
enjoy.
one
We're going to see more. We're going to see more.
Yeah, but
The Gemara says,
properties.
you know, our Shiva, you always says that a parent never is supposed to stand up for their kavod. Lama? Because we see that Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu that Moshe Rabbeinu says, "Anochi ariti et העם הזה, אם אנוכי ילידתיהו, כי תאמר עלי שאהו בחוקיך, כאשר יישא האומן את היונק." Moshe said to Hashem, "Did I conceive this nation? I gave birth to him, that you want me to carry it as a parent to carry his child?" So the Rashi says, and where did Hashem tell them? Act to him as parent. At the beginning of Shmot, when Hashem told them, go, lead Bnei Israel. And over there Rashi says, with the condition, שיחרפוך ויגדפוך. lead Bnei Israel, even they're going to curse you,
You're gonna curse again.
they're going to stone you,
Yeah.
you should lead Am Israel. So that's a definition of parenting. Because that's the pasuk referred to that commandment. A parent means that whatever they're going to do to you, you stay silent. Meaning, don't protect your kavod. Why? Because everything we do for our kids, it's really for us. Everybody wants their kids to be successful. You know, I was sitting with a boy, everything my parents did for them. They want me to have good education. Why? Because it looks better that your child is a doctor instead of a car cleaning. But there is one thing that is not for them. It shows the kids that it's not about you, it's about them. If they speak out to you and you stay silent, you're teaching them that it's not about you. It's about them. It isn't disrespect. So when they talk to the sibling without respect, this is why they should train them. But not when they talk to you. So Shiva said, and that's the point, if they talk to your wife without respect, it depends. If you have close relationship with your wife, then it's about you, so you can't say anything.
Hopefully
if you don't have good relationship, then you can protect her kavod because she's not part of you. That's obviously a healthy home. Even for your wife, you don't say anything because parenting is not about it. It's about the kids, and they need to get the message that I don't care about my kavod, I care about you.
You can hear from your wife saying, "Why don't you stand up for me? Why don't you?"
Shalom bayit.
You have to say it to her before. He needs to know that.
You just let the kid do whatever.
Yes, you need to know. Okay. The Gemara says, Lo kashya. So the question is, why is Atov Ametiv? It's a single person. The Gemara says, Lo kashya. Adit lishutfut. If he has a partner, the bracha will be Atov Ametiv. Adelet letushtafut. If he has no partner, the bracha will be Modim anachnu lach. Ve'atani, like we see in the Braita, Katzro shel davar. Kitzur ha'maaseh. Al shelo hu omer, on his own reign, he says, Baruch. If something good happened to individual, אומר ברוך שהחיינו וקיימנו, ברוך שהחיינו וקיימנו. אז שלא ושל חברו, if you and your friend happen at the same time, אומר ברוך הטוב והאמיתי. דגמור אז, וכל אחד דלי להכין הבעדה, לא מברך הטוב והאמיתי, if he doesn't have anybody else with him together, he's not going to say הטוב והאמיתי, but ועתני אמרו לו ילדה אשתו זכר, if somebody, they told him your wife gave birth to a boy, אומר ברוך הטוב, והאמיתיב, אז הוא ישתה, that you say הטוב והאמיתיב, it's single person, and we'll say הטוב והאמיתיב. The Gemara says, לא. התמנמי, we're talking about the איקה אשתו בעדי, his wife was with them together, דני חלה בזכר, she wanted to have a boy. So if your wife want to have a boy, and you say the bracha, so that's הטוב והאמיתיב for both of you, for two people, therefore you say הטוב והאמיתיב. The Gemara question again. Tashma.
That you say Tov Ametiv for one person from this?
No, the Gemara asks why one person will say Tov Ametiv if he had a boy. It's one. No, his wife wants a boy also. So it's two. You and your wife are going to say the bracha. Tashma metaviv. This is unbelievable Gemara. Metaviv vehu yorsho. If his father died and he inherits his father, betchila omer baruch dayan emet on the father. ולבסוף אומר, ברוך הטוב, והאמיתיב on the money. Because every feelings we have, don't care about the money. So what did you fight after?
למה הטוב והאמיתי ולא שהחיינו? הוא לבד.
I'm going to ask. So that every feelings, don't put away one feeling because of another feeling. You can appreciate the money, so I think, and mourn the loss. That's why I said the tool brings. Somebody who married a ugly woman with a lot of money. You say on the woman Diana Emet, and on the money, Tov Ametiv, because Shechianu, not Tov Ametiv, because by himself. But they enjoy it. By the way, I know a guy, Manish, who married a woman like that, and also for papers.
When you said, you have to say Diana. No, but I'm saying Diana.
No, don't pick her up and say, when she doesn't see, by the way, Diana. Shalom Bayit, מה נראה לך? So, you don't need to say it in the chuppah, not on the chuppah. כבוד הרב, דיין האמת.
It's one of the berachot, it's on the Shabbat.
כמו אשכנזים הספרדים שאומרים, המקום מנחם אתכם.
כן.
המקום מנחם אתכם.
כן.
אנחנו, מה יש לו? פפריקה.
תמנמי.
Don't pick her up and say.
ירשו את המתכון של הקובי.
Also, if she's fat and big, it's hard to pick her up. The Gemara says, so how can you say, if he inherits his father, it's a single person, why would he say, הטוב והמיטיב, if it's only one person. כמו אצלנו, התמנני דאי כאח, you're talking about their brothers, דקיירתי בהדי, you inherit with them together. And therefore the ברכה will be, if the brothers with him, it's plural, will be הטוב והמיטיב.
It's a single child, no.
Toshma, the last one, this is for you. Remember we spoke about it. שינוי יין, אין צריך לברך. If somebody was drinking different type of wine, he doesn't need to say bracha again a geffen. שינוי מקום, but if he switch from one place to another, on the new place that he changed to, he needs to say the bracha of a geffen again. ואומר רב יוסף ברבא, different outside of the house, ואומר רבא אמר רבי יחנון, אף על פי שאמרו שינוי יין, אין צריך לברך. Even though we said if he changed wine, he doesn't need to say נו ברכה בורא פרי הגפן, אבל אומר ברוך הטוב והמיטיב. On the better wine, you say הטוב והמיטיב. So you see again that a single person will say הטוב והמיטיב. כמו אין צור לו, אתם נעמי, דיקה בני חבורה דשתו בעדי. You're talking about the people from the group who drink with them together. Then the bracha will be, when you have a few people, הטוב והמיטיב. חזורה.
Why? You know you have all these parameters for a tov v'metiv with wine.
מה אתה אומר?
You have like all these like different things. Like it's like 7 different things to be able to say a tov v'metiv.